Gasparilla season. We take pride in how Gasparilla has grown, just as our city has. We've been fending off pirates since the first parade in 1904. That's 119 years later, we're prepared to do it again. While our city hosts many large-scale events, Gasparilla is our signature event. Our department constantly looks for ways to improve, just as we did in our recent tabletop exercise. And we're ready for this one. We rely on everyone to be our eyes and ears. There will be plenty of officers and first responders at events throughout the season. So if you see something, say something, and let's do something. We want everyone to plan ahead of the event and to keep informed. So be sure to text the word Gasparilla to 888-777. This will give you updates, alerts, and information throughout the entire event season. To provide tips, you can also send a tip to tip 411 using the keyword Safe Tampa. That's all one word. Or feel free to walk up to any first responder you see. They'll be along the routes, in the neighborhoods, and in the venues. Take a picture of your kids, especially on the day of the children's parade. If you become separated, we can use that picture to help reunite the family. And that happened exactly last year, and that's how we were able to reunite a missing child. When you arrive, take a picture of your parked car location or use your map app. Most importantly, celebrate responsibly. And when I say this, I mean it. We have a zero tolerance for underage drinking. Adults should have a plan. Don't drive a boat, bike, or even ride a scooter under the influence. There's many safe alternatives. First responders will be working by land, air, and sea to make sure that we have another safe Gasparilla season. As you can see, our public safety partners are here again this year to make sure this event is successful for everyone. None of this would be possible without our great city leadership. While Mayor Jane Castor couldn't be here today, more than likely she's already fending off some pirates that she wanted to try to, I don't know if you've seen her social media with her dog that she had that was fighting off the pirates earlier. So who knows what she's doing with those pirates, but the fact is that she wanted to thank everybody for all their collective efforts in keeping our city safe. Now I'd like to bring up my partner in keeping our city safe. She provides the leadership to our paramedics and fire rescue, so please welcome Chief Barbara Tripp.
Good morning. As Chief Burkhardt said, we want to thank you all for coming out in preparation for the upcoming 2023 Gasparilla Parade. As Chief Burkhardt said, you know, it takes everyone to have a safe event, and we're looking for everyone to participate. Now, when we talk about the Gasparilla Parade, we know a lot of things take place, and one of the things are our precious kids. When we have the children parade, Chief Burkhoff said to make sure you take a picture of your child. Something else you can do, you can take your phone number, identification information, write it on a piece of paper, and stick it inside your kid's pocket or somewhere attached. So in case if the child get lost, we'll be able to help identify and locate the parents of that child. So if you think about all of the kids that's going to be out here, we want to make sure that they have a fun, safe event. With that being said, at the end, of course, we will have a fireworks show. We're asking everyone to leave the fireworks to the experts. We run into a lot of hazards when individuals try to take it upon themselves and do fireworks without actually being instructed or using the proper precautions. So we want everyone to take precautions. Throughout the Gasparilla Parade, the Children Parade, and the Pirate Fest, we will have medical staff out there. We will have paramedics throughout the parade route, on the parade route, and off the parade routes. We will have bike medics, as well as our marine asset will be out there as well. We want everyone to have a safe, fun event, and we could not do it without all of the partners that's behind us to support us in this event. Chief Burkhoff also said, you see something, say something, definitely do something about it. We want to keep Tampa the safe city where everyone wants to come and visit. He also mentioned about ways to get information through Tampa Gov, Alert Tampa information. You can get 24 hours information as well as text messages. So please make sure you govern yourself accordingly and make sure that you abide by the rules and the laws to make this a safe event. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Tripp. Of course, we've been able to safely host so many large-scale events in our city because of our close relationships with our partner agencies, and you can see a good portion of them standing behind me. One of our largest and closest partner agencies is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. And today I'd like to welcome Captain Stephen Hoops up to speak.
Good morning. On behalf of Sheriff Chad Chronister, I want to thank you for the invite to this event. I also want to thank the many men and women who've been working tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure this is going to be another safe Gasparilla season. Sheriff Chronister is committed to working with our public safety partners from around the region. As you can imagine, this event couldn't be done with one agency alone, and these are just some of the partners that have worked tirelessly to make this event another success. This is a huge event, one of the largest parades in the country. As usual, we're expecting good weather, large crowds, and an increased traffic. Our deputies are excited to be part of such a great event. We'll have hundreds of deputies covering all aspects of the parade. As you can see behind me, this is just a small demonstration of some of the specialty equipment that will be deployed throughout this month and this event. Sheriff Chronister is committed to ensuring that deputies have the best equipment so they can safely serve and protect the community and the citizens of Hillsborough County. On behalf of Sheriff, I want to wish everyone a safe and exciting Gasparilla season.
Thank you, Captain. Next, I'd like to bring up our federal partners and state partners. We work closely with these agencies on a daily basis, even when there's not a parade, but especially during these large-scale events. So first, you'll hear from Assistant Special Agent in Charge for the FBI Tampa Field Office, Rodney Crawford, followed by Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Cheryl Harrell of the ATF, Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Micah McCombs from HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, and the FDLE Special Agent in Charge for the Tampa region, Mark Brutnell.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning. I'm Assistant Special Agent in Charge Rodney Crawford of the Tampa Field Office of the FBI. Federal, state, and local law enforcement are committed to keeping everyone safe and secure throughout Gasparilla. We'll accomplish this through intelligence sharing, expert coordination, and collaboration. The strong partnership the law enforcement agencies here in Tampa routinely leads to great outcomes for our community, but our success depends on our community as a whole. You've heard this several times already today, and for years the FBI has advocated see something, say something. This is good advice as we enjoy this throughout the Gasparilla season. With that, I hope everyone enjoys the events in a safe and responsible manner. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Cheryl Harrell. I'm Assistant Special Agent in Charge with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. On behalf of the Department of Justice and our federal partners in the City of Tampa and the Tampa Police Department, we're excited to support this event. Our message is simple: have a great time with your family and friends, be safe, act responsibly, and get home safely. And just like my other partners have already said, if you see something, say something. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Micah McCombs, Assistant Special Agent in Charge with Homeland Security Investigations of the Tampa office. On behalf of Special Agent in Charge John Condon, I want to thank you all, and we are honored to take part in this festivities today and throughout the weekend. We want everyone to be safe. Our agency, intellectual property rights, is a core value of what our agency is about, and we have an intellectual property rights center in Arlington, Virginia, and it goes right in line with our anti-piracy theme for the weekend. So I want to thank the interagency here, and we are honored to be a part of that, and thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mark Brutnell, the Special Agent in Charge for FTLE here in Tampa. FDLE is proud to work alongside these partner agencies to ensure a safe and secure Gasparilla. I know it's been said several times, but we can't reiterate enough. The See Something, Say Something campaign, it's paramount. We need you, the community, to help us. No matter how minor or insignificant you think it may be, please push the information to us. Let us determine whether it's valid or not. That's our jobs. Let us do that. So we need your help, please. And on behalf of FDLE, we wish everyone a very safe and fun Gasparilla. Thank you.
Thank you. With so many people coming to see the city in this parade, as you could guess, traffic is going to be increased. We work hard to keep this traffic flowing safely and smoothly. And the next person up is the Director of our Mobility for the City of Tampa, Vic Beattie, to speak on that.
Thank you, Chief, and good morning. You heard the Chief. We expect a lot of traffic. We also expect great weather like today. We have a lot of new visitors as well as residents to our area. If this is your first time, please look up Google Gasparilla 2023 for information about road closures, routes, and such. Plan your trip early, come early. All of our parking facilities will be available and open. We recommend that if you come from the eastern part of our region, park in the Ybor City area. We've got 2 big garages, plenty of lots, and the streetcar will run every 15 minutes. It's free. Other parking facilities will also be open. Just plan, come in early, know where you're parked, take a picture of your floor and the zone that you're in. We have all kinds of road closure maps as well as hospital access maps available. So especially HCA South Tampa, which used to be Memorial Hospital, and Tampa General Hospital. Access to them is slightly modified. Please follow the maps on the website as well. Micromobility. You heard both the chiefs talk about safety. Please be safe. If you're on a bicycle, if you're on a scooter, if you're on an e-bike, wear a helmet, wear safety equipment like our team member in the back. And know that for hire scooters, especially e-bikes, e-scooters, and e-trikes, will be subject to exclusion zones, meaning there are certain areas within the parade routes as well as the adjacent neighborhoods where these devices will not work. They will be zoned out. A map to that effect is also on our website. Be cautious when riding and do not ride in large crowds. Motorists, please watch out for pedestrians, bicyclists, and scooters. There's going to be a lot of activity, and once again, with all the new visitors we have, we expect huge crowds. Enjoy the parade. Thank you.
Thank you, Vic. A very important part of safety is educating the community, especially our teens. And if we didn't make it clear before, the Children's Parade is an alcohol-free parade. Regardless, we want to ensure that our zero tolerance of underage drinking has been educated. And we've been successful in making sure this message is heard and understood. And our ongoing partnership with Pepin has helped us facilitate that. To speak a little more on how this has been accomplished, let me introduce the Interactive Marketing Director for Pepin Distribution, Mr. Tutu Ju.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning, everyone. I'm Oytun Tutuncu with Pepin Distributing Company, a total beverage company. Pepin Distributing is a long-time proud sponsor of the Gasparilla Pirate Fest, as we're always looking for ways to connect with our community in a fun and responsible manner. 100% of the revenues from the sales of beer, wine, and spirit seltzer at Gasparilla benefit the selected charities making our community a better place to live. With Tampa's biggest historic pirate celebration just a little over 2 weeks away, we're excited to share that we've yet again teamed up with TPD in putting together a TikTok challenge for Hillsborough County high schools. Our friends at TPD are visiting high schools in Tampa area, helping educate students about the do's and don'ts of Gasparilla, and encouraging them to make creative TikToks that promote responsible behavior at the Pirate Fest. Our partnership helped make Gasparilla a safe, festive event for everyone. Educational and personal responsibility really makes a difference. We encourage all to decide to use rideshare. If you don't take your car, you cannot drink and drive. Pepin Distributing wishes the entire Tampa Bay community a safe and responsible Gasparilla. Don't forget to check out bigwavetreasurecove.com to learn more about a unique experience that Pepin Distributing and Anheuser-Busch have put together to celebrate the capture of the city of Tampa, the greatest city in the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, I want to thank all our partners with a special shout out to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission and the U.S. Coast Guard, who are also here with us today. And a special thank you to everyone in the community for being our eyes and ears. We cannot do this without you. You can see with all of our partnerships, whether it's the community, our public safety partners, or our private partners, that this can't happen without everybody's role. And the good thing is we don't do this once a year. We establish these relationships and we continue them throughout the year. So remember, the goal is to make this a fun, safe, festive Gasparilla season. Remember to text the word Gasparilla to 888-777 and to keep up to date throughout the season. And again, text us, call us, stop an officer that you see or a first responder, and let us know if you see something. Now I'd like to open up the floor to any questions for anybody.
How many people do you expect to attend this Gasparilla this year?
We expect more than last year, obviously coming after COVID. You know, everything's starting to revise, so we would expect it to be probably one of our biggest events. The weather is in our favor. We're coming out of COVID, so we expect this to be one of the larger events. Sure. Our incident commander over this is Major Richard Mills, and I'll have him come up and speak briefly on that.
Richard Mills, Major with the Tampa Police Department Special Operations Division, and I'll be the incident commander for this event. So we do have the United States Coast Guard, the background. We will, after we're done here, feel free for anybody here to engage with our partners in the back, and they will answer any questions in depth right now. We also have Daryl and Ron Barnes here to answer any questions. So right now, as it stands, we're supposed to have great weather, so we're going to go as planned in years past. There is no deviation right now. We are ready to deviate if the weather gets bad, but as of right now, it's going to be the same as in years past, no deviation whatsoever, and we're more than ready for the invasion on the water.
That's a good question. We have officers not just assigned to the parade route or venues, we have officers assigned in the neighborhoods. Some of those officers you may see and some of those officers you may not, but they're going to be everywhere. Every officer is working that day of the Tampa Police Department, and then all those agencies you see standing behind me. And again, I can reiterate, it's by land, air, and sea that we're going to be out there.